talking about stages now. I always like, I've noticed both Colbol's and his teams and the Moon and his teams. You know, Colbol formerly teamed with players like DizKid with frequency recently.
Yes.
The Moon always with DJ or whatever. They're willing to talk out before the match what their matchup objectives are. Much like what we're doing right now, I think they're doing that. And if they're both on the same page, they'll have sort of a jump start. And you can see Kpan and Wizzrobe do the same thing.
That's indicative of good teams.
Yep. And they do it in such a positive way. You always see them smile after they're talking, respecting what each other's saying.
Yeah.
Also, an X factor in this matchup, you'll notice that Colbol just powered up. He put on his crisp Smash Studios jersey. So that's useful.
All right, so I think they're going to...
I think they already decided, but it's more about now. Yeah, it's more about team camaraderie.
All right, Stadium.
Oh, I'm so psyched for this. This is why I'm here, for this type of match.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so first game of winter semis. And they start off with a gun. Interesting. And that was that chaos that you were talking about earlier.
And I think that's usually going to go in Fox's favor, but we see that Kpan had the wherewithal to crouch cancel and shine, break it up, take some space, and hopefully they can reset to neutral. All right, this is sort of like the match that we saw with both of our Falcons just before. Wizzrobe not being very active right there, and he sort of lets Kpan get 2v1 for a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He may be recalculating his strategy a little bit.
Yeah.
After taking that intense beating that put him up to 130.
I still think against this double Fox team, just like we saw against Fox Falco, Falcon has to be a little proactive because once he runs out of space, he no longer has the option to do anything.
And that may be a little bit of a temperament counter, as Wizzrobe, most notably in singles, is that laser was OD.
Yeah, wow. Woo-hoo-hoo! Back air nair.
How are you going to DI that?
Ping pong. Up. Up is the only way.
Yeah. But instead, he went up and away.
Yep.
And now the green team is, they're starting to fall behind more and more by the second. You look at the top of the screen, you see a timer. As that goes down, the gap is widening, and they need to do something about that. And red team's really doing a good job of not allowing either member of green team to save the partners.
Wow. Yes, I like the full hop there for Moon. He's ready in case Kpan tries to engage with a short hop to nair him out of the way. And if he doesn't, he gets the edge guard on Wizzrobe, just like that.
He just got shined back and forth in
Yep.
like a second.
Blue light special.
Yes, team's pressure.
Very much like that pincer. That up tilt was genius.
This is what the red team needs.
Woohoo! I'm hyped.
All right. See, this is what the green team needs. They're kind of starting to get their bearings a little bit. I think they're overwhelmed just a little bit by the double Fox and their capabilities. But right now, they're starting to slowly turn things around.
Okay, Kpan, crucial lasers to keep Fox off of Wizzrobe in the corner there. That could have been the end of Wizzrobe's stock.
That's the control that we were talking about earlier.
Yep. And Kpan, I think some of the nicest people feature anticipation of the needs of others. It appears he is one of those people that has that ability.
That's a very good thought. I like that. Because something a lot of people don't think about, and I've often brought it up. All right, so a little bit of a smackdown by the red team.
I consider, because they're not that outmatched, I consider myself to be rather good at team strategy in between games. I think that's one of my strong suits. One of the first things you do, or at least I do when I'm teaming with BMC, is we decide, was our problem strategy or was it tactics? Meaning, was our whole game plan up, or is it something with like the little minutia that's the problem? This is a strategy problem.
Yes.
They need to change the way they're looking at doubles right now in order to come out on top for the next game.
I agree.
Either that or change the stage to fit their viewpoint better.
Yeah, sometimes Pokemon stadiums get a little bit chaotic. You have no control over certain things. The transformations, for example. And, I mean, it's no secret that stadium's like one of Fox's better stages.
Yeah.
And
they have the speed. They were abusing it.
Yeah, you have 2 Foxes on their best stage. Kind of expected.
And to be fair, Kpan is doing his job because he's the one at the real deficit. Because he's using the lasers to try to slow them down. He's using the wall. And Falcon's just as fast, so if you're Wizzrobe, you need the space. This is actually the exact stage I would have chosen for that reason. Because Fox is good with or without space. Falcon needs it. Meanwhile...
that was a sort of unfortunate turnaround right there. Kpan getting a somewhat lucky kill on, I believe it's the Moon. He's not wearing the 20 BC tag.
Yeah, the Colbol's got the smiley though.
Yeah.
Well, ooh, that moonwalk. See that?
Yeah, fairly even game right now, stock-wise.
Okay, green team's got the pincer going. This is what they need. They can hold, oh, they don't grasp it too tightly.
Firmly grasp it in your hand. Firmly grasp it.
Okay, right there. Idea. This is something I haven't seen from Wizzrobe much. He's doing the tech chases rather well, but if he can pull off a target switch just once or twice, and the Fox chasing him gets hit instead, we'll have to think about whether or not they can continue pressure. I like Shinebacker.
Yeah. And,
oh, dips too low. But Colbol goes to save him. That could be a mistake. Wizzrobe, renowned as an edge guarder, but yeah, Moon comes back and helps.
Back air was crucial. Crucial in maintaining the, actually, I guess it's kind of a lead. All right, it's lead now. It's officially a lead. It's an unofficial lead.
Okay, we're getting dash attacked, is Wizzrobe. I was going to finish the edge guard.
Yeah, he messed up. I think he wanted to pivot to get a knee, but he didn't have enough room to make the play. Oh, unfortunately.
Up air?
Yes. That is a mistake you cannot afford to make. He's got to wait for his partner now.
That was such a tight game. Woohoo! Okay, we get the knee. We need another big conversion like that right now to even this up. He's at 70%. Falco off the stage. Bad news.
Instead, we're seeing what? I guess this is the ultimate clean sweep tournament because so far we're seeing the continuation. I mean, it's not over yet.
Man, does it look hard though.
Yeah, it's you'd have to see that the TAS Falcon come out.
I like the decision to up tilt. It's crouch cancel tech. Oh!
It almost looked like he just let him side deal.
Yeah, I think he might have input something too early. Sometimes if you're too early, you haven't recovered from your move yet.
Yeah, it hasn't. It will just ignore your inputs.
Yep. Great job taking the stage from Colbol. I like the way he covered the ledge.
All right, so what you see is when the Moon teams with DJ, that's a classic setup they have where he'll up throw shine them. Yeah, and it looks like he's talking about that now, but
it's like a pass, right?
Yeah, it's a pass. And Colbol didn't look ready to pick it up. You saw him do it twice there in like the last 10 seconds.
There's a lot of ways to pick it up, right?
Yeah, almost anything. You can grab him, you can shine him, you can kick him, you can punch him, you can do anything. I feel like you can drop the controller and one of your accidental inputs will probably be...
We'll probably hit him.
All right, so we're going back to FD, which I think was a good choice. They just kind of got kicked.
It felt like they had so much control at the very beginning of the match, but they couldn't find that scenario again.
A lot of times they would get hits and they wouldn't get the big damage you need. The damage is super important.
Kpan hasn't been on his feet this whole stock up till now, and he's still kind of in a bad spot.
Oh, and he rolls into his partner who knees him. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I think Wizzrobe right there wanted to make that pincer like they were doing before between the knees and the back airs. Doesn't pan out that way. Doesn't Kpan out that way, am I right?
Nicely. And good pickup by Colbol.
Gets shined. Yep, they cover both options.
Yeah, you have nothing. There's nothing you can do there.
And Colbol is living that knee, does not finish him off.
Almost.
He almost got another one.
But I think the craziest thing is
he's getting kicked.
God, let this man breathe. There's the patience right there from the Moon, knowing an immediate emergency spot dodge is coming. Did an extra dash dance.
It was a beautiful team's tech chase from Moon and Colbol. gets so much damage. Yeah, I like when you're up stocks like this, like significant stocks, that damage is so huge. You're guaranteeing yourself to maintain the lead even after you lose your stocks.
Yeah. The combos are cool, but a lot of people don't understand the strategy behind the combos. It's really like a speed run almost. Like the idea is you get up as much damage as possible, and team combos are just the most efficient and effective way of doing that.
Yep. And honestly, that might be the green team's folly so far, is Wizzrobe's still been going for some semblance of his extended follow-ups that come off of, he's still going for those setups as opposed to just trying to quickly finish him off. Yeah, and there's not quite the time, especially against a team as quick as Double Fox.
And green team is getting kicking.
And it's Wizzrobe against 5 Fox stocks now.
And, I mean, he's 4 stocks now. I mean, Wizzrobe's good, but
honestly, one shine can finish it off. Just shine to shine over and over. The blue light special. Kicked. This could be an edge guard. So that's something expert you'll see in from teams aficionados like the Moon and Colbol, is they both cover the option, but they cover the option in a way where even if they both go to cover it, they won't hit each other. Right now when Falcon was recovering onto the stage, the Moon goes for the drill, but he fades it back. And Colbol goes for a drill, and he fades it back, and they hit both sides of him so that the drills don't collide with each other.
Yeah.